Greetings, Pisces, in Pisces rising. This is your Western forecast for August 2025. Each month, I usually start with where is the sun shining. The first 3 weeks of August every year, the sun is shining in Leo. Wherever the sun shines in your chart is where most of your priority intention is being drawn to. So the sun's in Leo, which is 6 signs past Pisces, and your attention may be drawn to your job, your day-to-day work routine, but also body maintenance. But before I go further into the other personal planets, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, I want to discuss a very positive, rare planetary alignment that's all coming together in August. They're all going to be in their respective signs, all in harmony with each other at 1 degree. Pluto will be at 1 degree of Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune at 1 degree of Aries, and Uranus at 1 degree of Gemini. They had all just changed signs. The first half of 2025, which has been so anxiety-provoking for so many people around the world, that was the outer planets, all 4 of them changing signs. Outer planets can bring profound, powerful life changes to civilization, to society, to economics and politics. And so all 4 of those outer planets just started to change to other signs. A lot of transition, a lot of instability. Now, as of July, they're now into the next signs. Now they're going to retrograde in a couple of months back out to tie up any loose ends, and then in middle of 2026, they're back into the new cycle, and things can start to really level off, where there's more hope, more stability in the world at large. But I wanted to start with August because the Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn are all in harmony with Uranus. Uranus just went into Gemini in July, but we're waiting for them all to get to 1 degree in August. This is a time when profound opportunities and insights are starting to show up. What am I talking about? Uranus represents innovation, freedom, rebellion, a lot of revolutionary changes. It's now in Gemini. The last time it was in Gemini was 84 years ago. Gemini is the sign of communications and intelligence and learning, and Uranus is all this futuristic, revolutionary. So there's going to be and it's going to be there for the next 7 years. So Uranus is compatible in Gemini, and Uranus in Gemini is going to be a lot of advancements in technology, in communications, in media. But that's good news for the world, and the other 3 outer planets are supporting the Uranus. So you have Uranus in Gemini. Gemini is 4 signs past Pisces. So the 3 outer planets, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, are all putting a major harmonious emphasis to the planet Uranus, this groundbreaking, revolutionary energies in your 4th house sector, because Gemini is 4 signs past Pisces. The 4th house deals with your emotional foundation, your home, property, family. There might be some sudden changes in the home, unusual living situations, family disruptions, but the overall, it's this very positive. So where it could be more disruptive is if you're in a living situation, family situation, property situation that's not supportive for you, not for your highest good. So then Uranus will help you break out of those limiting energies and get you on a better track. Now, Uranus will be there for the next 7 years, but we're going to see some really important clues and signs in August. But before I break down what else is happening and then get back to those 3 other outer planets, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. Now, the sun is in Leo every year from the end of July through the first 3 weeks of August, putting a real spotlight, drawing your attention to 6th house matters, your day-to-day job routine, and body maintenance. Mercury is what you're thinking about, what you're curious about. Mercury went retrograde in July. So it's Mercury's in Leo. The retrograde meant it just appeared to go backwards. So Mercury went into Leo, into your 6th house of work and body maintenance, June the 26th. Then it started to slow down and stop in retrograde, July the 17th, remaining retrograde into August the 10th. And then as it goes forwards, August the 10th, you're starting to have more clarity, more focus, more confidence with your decisions, with your learning, with 6th house matters through September the 2nd. Then the Mercury goes into Virgo, into your 7th house of relationships and partnerships. So you could be certainly very much, your attention could be on body maintenance, self-improvement, better diet, etc. Or looking for more work, enhancing your work skills, maybe learning new job routines. Venus is the planet of love and creativity and what we value and appreciate. Venus is July the 30th, goes into Cancer until August the 25th. Cancer is a water sign, very compatible to Pisces, a water sign. Venus, it can be all this harmonious, creative, sociable energy, harmonious with Pisces. Cancer is 5 signs past Pisces. So all that benefic energies of Venus is highlighting the 5th house of romance, of vacations and parties, of creativity, of children. But this Venus is going to be really enhanced because Jupiter is transiting in Cancer from June of 2025 till June of 2026. Jupiter's in Cancer for a year, once every 12 years. Jupiter in Cancer is the best sign for Jupiter to transit because Cancer is the exalted sign for Jupiter. So what Jupiter is promising can more manifest, more luck, more opportunities. And the Jupiter in August is enhancing the Venus, that love and creativity and desire, all in harmony with Pisces, all in the 5th house. And the 5th house is that sector of romance, children, creativity. Mars, ambitious, assertive Mars, is a 2-year cycle, and it's going into Libra, into your 8th house of joint finances, business contracts, from August the 6th till September the 21st. That Mars is ambitious, Now, you could be really ambitious and driven with financial negotiations. Maybe you could even be stressed out, impatient with that Mars in the 8th house. The Sun leaves Leo in your 6th house of work and health matters, but goes into Virgo, which is opposite Pisces, August the 22nd till September the 22nd. So now the Sun is drawing your attention to the 7th house, the end of August into September, of marriage, of partnerships, of contracts. And with Jupiter in the 5th house, that's really bringing a lot of optimism with romance, with children, and with the Sun shining in the 7th house. You might meet somebody, you might get a proposal, and now we're back to Uranus in the 4th house, where the 4th house can be your living situation. And if you're getting married, if you're falling in love, that could really make these sudden changes with your lifestyle, your living situation. But let's look at these other outer planets and how they're really enhancing these huge changes with property, with family. Pluto in Aquarius. It went into Aquarius last November. It's there for the next 20 years. Pluto rules the underworld. So there's a lot of this slow, hidden, unconscious energy that's developing on a very deep subconscious level. The positive is being able to do a lot of introspection, a lot of soul searching, and being able to really release any blocked unconscious energies, any traumas, any fears. This can be a slow releasing and a deep emotional healing. Saturn and Neptune are in Aries, which is a fire sign that is being very favorably supported by Pluto in Aquarius, an air sign, and Uranus in Gemini, the other air sign. So Saturn and Neptune is planting seeds now, getting some signs now, but officially it doesn't start its new cycle when they're exact together until February of 2026. Neptune is the dream, the vision. Saturn helps to make the dream come true. It is manifesting and monetizing your vision. And I say monetizing because the Saturn and Neptune is in Aries. Aries is the second sign past Pisces, and the second deals with your personal income. Could be dealing with your possessions, but your Saturn going into the second is being very focused and disciplined and dealing with seeking financial security as it's aligning with Neptune, your vision, your hopes, your dreams. And this could be connected with the Saturn-Neptune are also positive to the Uranus. Pluto is also positive with the Uranus. A little bit more about Pluto in the 12th house of the subconscious, excellent with Uranus in the 4th. The 4th can represent your roots, your ancestral roots, your family heritage, and a lot of childhood patterns. And Pluto can really dig deep and reveal and start exploring the unconscious blocks from your childhood. But it's all positive. It's all about a release. That Uranus could be these sudden insights. But the Saturn-Neptune in the second of income, this could be really favorable for buying a house, for getting, but also going into a partnership. Now, this could be marriage, And that could be a big, exciting change in lifestyle, especially with buying a home together. Or this could also be with the Saturn and Neptune these next couple of years. You could actually be going into more real estate business, or finally, buying a home. There's a lot, so there's a lot of this buying, selling. It goes even deeper. It's your whole emotional family heritage and foundation is being broken through and released. And so maybe on a more mundane level of looking at it is maybe the apartment, the house, is what maybe you've outgrown it. Maybe before you've enjoyed it, now it's like, this is, what am I doing here? This is too limiting. Or why am I renting? I should be buying. Why is it so small? Whatever it is, you could be not only outgrowing and healing your psychological foundation, but then looking to your living situation and realizing you've outgrown it. And this could be very positive energies over the next couple of years for buying a home, investing in real estate. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co. That's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.